Buddy, in the living room. It's just been one of those days. It's like I couldn't get anything done. You ever have one of those days? I'm just going from flower to flower to flower, flitting here and flitting there, and whew, I need a break. Need a break. Justin wanted to know, well, Mom, what are you talking about during tea time? And I said, I don't know. Maybe we'll just sit and breathe. Maybe we'll just sit here and do nothing. Do nothing. Sometimes you just need to do nothing. Be still. Just be still. Anyway, folks, get on in here. God is so good. He is so good. Just have to be thankful for everything. Just be thankful for everything. Duck, North Carolina. Judy, where is Duck, North Carolina? Is it close to Murphy? I know there's a duck town there. So tell us where you are. Tell us where you are. Travel stuff. I cleaned out a bunch of travel stuff not long ago too, because I'm not traveling. I cleaned out my travel case and I just pulled some stuff out of there that I don't, and I'm just not traveling. Peachtree City, Georgia, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Yeah, where is Heber Springs? I know where Heber Springs is. Heber Springs, Arkansas. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. Oh, y'all pray for the people in Colombia, South America, Central America. There's been a bad earthquake there. Tallesboro, Kentucky. I don't know where that is. Magnolia, Iowa. Originally from Nebraska. Lithia Springs, I think. Lithia Springs, Georgia. I'm probably going to slaughter a bunch of those names. What time is your morning live? Every day at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, whether it's Eastern Daylight. OBX 1 hour south. Duck is 1 hour. Outer Banks, Elizabeth City, 1 hour south of Elizabeth City. I've never been to the Outer Banks. Justin's gone many times. He has a trip planned for his birthday. He loves going on his birthday, y'all, to the Outer Banks. And that he and his buddies go fishing. I'm in Arkansas, across the bridge from I'm in Kentucky, about an hour south of Cincinnati, Ohio. I was driving home one time and crossed the river right there, and the sun got into an oncoming driver's eyes, and I was driving, and this lady comes across the center line right at me, and there was a church right there, and I just whipped into the parking lot and stopped. And Michelle was asleep, and she says, "What's going on?" I said, "We got run off the road." But I took the parking lot, and we were saved by a church. I hadn't thought about that in years. That really got, and I didn't pass out either. I just kept my cool and just drove it into the parking lot. I think I had to take a little ditch, but I drove it into the ditch and back out. Hi from Christchurch, New Zealand. Wow, y'all get earthquakes there too. Happy anniversary, Hope. 38 years is fantastic. I missed that. Let's see. I'm sewing headache curtains. I tell you what, curtains. I learned how to make curtains when I was in high school, and usually you make curtains out of something cotton, and you need to get the warp and the weft of a piece of fabric. You need to get your fabric square, and you need to pull a thread at the end of the fabric. The secret to making curtains, you pull a thread and then you cut along that line. And then you measure the length plus the top, which is usually about 4 inches, and the bottom hem is usually about 5 to 6 inches. So you measure how long you want the curtain and add a foot to it. It's always a good rule of thumb. And you pull, once you've pulled those threads and you've cut along that line, then you square the fabric up, and then you fold it. You fold it so that you know that it's square. You can measure diagonals either way, and then you iron everything. You iron the top hem down with a 1/4 inch little selvage on it. You iron everything, and then it's easy to make curtains. I don't know where Bruce, South Dakota is. I've been to South Dakota. It was in the middle of the night, and I was watching for deer eyes coming at us and water on both sides of the road. I was going to FlyLady Marilyn's house, and we were late getting there. It was a scary drive, just a scary drive. It was about 10 o'clock at night when we were going there. I couldn't see any of the landscape around us, but the GPS that was on my dashboard showed that there was water, a lot of water. Yankton, South Dakota. Michelle and I went to Wisconsin one time, traveled the whole state of Wisconsin, across, up, down. We had to go to Fort McCoy, I think it was, or Fort McClure. And then when we were there, they said, "Oh, you got to go to the Mississippi River." It was just a little puddle, that high, that north in Wisconsin. And we went to our mother. Let's see. We went to a shrine there that was to, I don't know, it was it was a Holy Mother shrine, and it was of Guadalupe. And I didn't know that story. And the director of the shrine came out and he told us the story, which was absolutely beautiful, about the first church that was established in Mexico, and how millions of people have been brought to Christ through that story. Just beautiful. People from Mississippi here. Well, I was born in Michigan, lived in Kentucky till I was in the 4th grade, went to the 5th grade in Tennessee, in Martin, Tennessee, um, lived in Tennessee until I was 1992, I think it was. I moved to Alabama. And in Alabama, I lived there for a couple of years and then moved to North Carolina, and I've been here ever since. Moved it here in 1994, met Robert in 96. We were married within 6 weeks, and bam, been here ever since. La Crosse, Wisconsin. Went to Holy Hill, which was it was the first place of Christianity in Wisconsin. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it was like the first day of fall. We saw rainbows, we saw double rainbows. We knew it was going to be a beautiful trip. It was just wonderful. Just a wonderful trip. Anyway, folks, well, sometimes you just have to sit back and reminisce. I've been doing a lot of reminiscing this week. Justin stopped by. He found a box of Epsom salt at the office. Why in the world a 50-pound box of Epsom salt was at the office? I don't know. He says, "Mom, it's solid as rock. I don't know how you're going to use it." I said, "Take it outside and drop it on one of our rocks in the path going down to the truck." And he did, and it was all broke apart. Anyway, I got 50 pounds. It'll last me 2 months. It'll last me 2 months, and I didn't have to buy it. Why it's at the office, I don't know, but I'm happy. He's decluttering at the office. Anyway, y'all, life is good. It really is. To have your memories and to have things that jog your memories, like pictures. I tried to wean myself off of Epsom salts, and I quit using them for a couple of months. And then I started noticing just little twitchy aches and pains, just little twitchy things. And so I bought another bag, and after 3 days of using it, everything was fine. Your skin is the biggest organ you got. So soaking in a tub with a couple of big cups of Epsom salt is a good thing. I got a friend that went to college in Starkville, Mississippi. Went to Mississippi State. His mother's the one that gave me the the naked lady flowers, lilies that pop up out of the ground. Yep. I love my bath time too, and I've got some um, lavender bubble bath that I can use and just soak. I don't stay in there long. I get too hot, but I'll run some cold water in. Life is good. Praying for Jackie's mom. We rebuke the demon of cancer on her body, on her pancreas. In the name of Jesus, we rebuke it. Go back to the pits, to the abyss where you belong, and don't bother anybody ever again. Just rebuke it in the name of Jesus. And God, I know you can heal her. I know you can heal Jackie's mom. Don't be fearful. Don't be fearful. That's playing right into the devil's hand. Just playing right in there. Well, folks, what's for dinner? Do you know what's for dinner? Do you know what's for dinner at your house? To God be the glory. Having a plan is just amazing. Something with chicken breasts. You could cut them up and make some chicken fajitas. Sybil, you can do without your rice cooker. An Instapot can be a rice cooker, but rice is easy. Rice is easy. According to how much rice you want to cook. If you want about 3 cups of rice, use 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice. Bring the water to a boil. Then put the rice in with, you can put a little pat of butter in there and some salt. Make sure you got a lid that fits really well. Bring the water to the bowl, then turn the rice on, pour the rice in, stir it up, and then set your timer for 20 minutes after it comes back to a boil, and set your timer for the 20 minutes. Put the lid on and put it as low as you can possibly get it, just as low as you can get it. And your rice will be, dare I say, perfect every time. And it's a proportional recipe. Just think about how many cups of rice you need for dinner. Or if you want some leftovers, maybe you want 5 cups of rice for dinner. You start with, maybe, let's say 6 cups of rice. You want 6 cups of rice. That means you take 1.5 cups. Let me get this right. 3 cups, 2 and 1. 6 cups, 3 and 2. Anyway, just if you want 3 cups, just double that recipe. 2 cups of water, be 4 cups of water, and 2 cups of rice. That'll make 6. I'm ready for cool weather. We had 59 degrees this morning. But rice is easy to cook on your stove. But Instapots have rice settings too. And I have an Instapot that I've probably used 2 times. Burger, I love roasted vegetables. Love roasted vegetables with olive oil and then sprinkle them with Parmesan. Ooh-wee. I cook without a GPS, y'all. Hope's having Mexican tonight. I hope you're getting to go out to dinner. Taco lettuce wraps. I love lettuce wraps. Kathy says it's been raining all day. Okay, folks. Hamburgers on the grill. You're giving everybody ideas, y'all. I love you all. Be good, kind, and sweet. And enjoy the rest of your day. I'll get our videos out in a little bit. But it's good to stop and just reminisce and think about things. If your kids have some favorite recipes that you love, start building them for Christmas. This is a good idea. Start building your family cookbook for them. Their family recipes that they love that your children don't know how to make. Yeah, get your calendars ordered, and the complete pack is $89.95, and that price is changing. It's going up on Monday. It's been on sale all summer long. So continue to pray for the people in Hawaii. It's just been horrible. Just been horrible. God bless them. I love you all. I'll see you later. Tomorrow morning, it's Friday. It's the weekend. And what are you going to do for fun? Get something on the calendar now.